Welcome to Key Digital University. It's time to learn all about the KD-MAX8x8. Let's take a look.
KD-MAX8x8 audio solution. MAX8x8 is a audio routing matrix with preamp DSP features per output. Each of the 8 inputs has both analog and digital connectivity, which are independently selectable per output, creating a 16:8 multiplexing product. Each of the 8 outputs has analog and digital connectivity, both of which will output the selected source, where compatible, of course, meaning multi-channel selections cannot be down-converted in output in 2-channel on the analog connections. MAX8x8 is configured via USB using the Key Digital management software. Connect the cable to the front of the unit and you're able to apply friendly input and output naming that is displayed in the Key Digital management software control GUI and in the Key Digital app, or when parsed for bidirectional drivers from Compass Control Pro or other professional control systems. You're able to set up the IP address and settings of the MAX8x8, load firmware, control switching, volume, and more. KD-MAX8x8 has a very user-friendly command for input audio association. Input audio association simplifies the source selection process so that you're able to send the basic Key Digital matrix switching command, SPO, XX, SI, YY, where XX is the output number and YY is the input number of the selected source. This matrixing command has been available for the last 10 years and has been supported by the majority of Key Digital products during that time. So instead of having to create a new driver for your control system, you can apply input audio association so that regardless of what connectivity type you are using to go into each of your 8 inputs, that single command chooses the source that has been pre-associated for that respective input. Each output of MAX8x8 allows you to control volume with a variable level of 00 through 99, in addition to incremental up and down commands, muting per input and output, applying a delay up to 150 milliseconds per output for ease of integration with audio distribution systems and large systems, 3-band EQ, bass, mid, and treble, left and right balance, or applying a mono summed mode so that your output can be looped back into another input, creating a 2-channel mixing capability. Now keep in mind there are no up or down conversion when when outputting your audio. So if you have a multi-channel audio format coming in as your selected source on digital and you wish to output that as analog, you would need to ensure that that source is instead coming in 2-channel PCM. The Key Digital app GUI is the same as the GUI for the Key Digital management software control, giving you your 8 input buttons, 8 output buttons, with unique friendly naming applied, so you can actually give the proper names for the sources and the zones. You can control volume on this fader that we have here, plus or minus muting control, and you even have the ability to choose between analog and digital inputs for the 8 inputs. And if you'd like to simplify the GUI for the user, they can choose at the bottom 8x8 switching versus 16:8. Of course, these settings and more can also be applied via terminal software, via RS-232 and TCP/IP.